everybody back to 1. We're going again. We are going again. Okay, sound speeds?
Camera speeds.
All right, everybody settle. And hold. And hold. And action.
Ty pičo.
Fuck, no!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
To je jak
What do you think you're doing in here?
Oh, hi, Mr. Green.
Sheriff.
Sheriff. Right. Sorry.
How many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just in the middle of a take.
A take.
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing. Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail, I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Miss Gordon. Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Still Mill. Ever.
Oh, man. Sir, we're really sorry. We didn't realize we were doing anything wrong. We'll clear out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jaime, we've got a movie to finish.
I know, but we have to do what the sheriff says. He's the sheriff.
I don't care who he is. He...
And we're very happy to do whatever the sheriff asks.
And, don't forget to clean up.
Voda.
Without a working camera or a location, I guess that's it then, huh?
The camera just needs to be fixed. What the hell crawled up his
Okay.
ass?
No, he's not so bad.
Zbieramy popularitu.
Usually.
Zbieramy,
We're not gonna
zbieramy.
do what he says, right? Really?
We can figure out how to
Hudba?
finish the movie when we get back to the garage.
Kokos, jaká dodávka?
All wrapped out, sir.
Now, don't you try and pull any fast ones on me. I'll be watching.
Yes, sir.
Scooby-Doo? Pa. Rybka! Rybu! A chemtrails. Vypúšťajú na nich COVID. Ty pičo. Cheddar Hills? Mňam. Dal by som si cheddar. Rýchlo daj oco do okna. Na parapetu vylejte oco, ty rýchlo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? John of Rises.
What a complete and utter disaster.
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Ugh, who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate cosmic, eternal deadline.
Gothic. I like it. Hey, what are these?
Nebudeme len traja, dúfam.
I got those
Aspoň
for us all to
5
wear
dúfam, že
when we
budeme.
shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa, don't open that up.
Najpeknejšie,
I still
klasicky
haven't seen the
najväčší
film out
piča.
yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you know, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset. Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything
Yo.
better to do with his time? Like, go after actual criminals and shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just a baby.
And you still don't know anything.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
Teraz to príde.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
For starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, 'cause I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if we...
Frank Stone.
Wow, 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 wow.
So Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like our steel mill where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
Toto.
What do you think he was up to? There has to be a reason for him to kill a bunch of people, right?
There was never any kind of confession, so they don't really know for sure.
Someone somewhere's gotta have some idea.
Well, we could always just ask Frank Stone.
Huh?
Huh?
Crystal ball, Ouija board, what will they say? And Miss BB's hotline, the dead are just a seance away.
Okay.
I called Miss BB
Toto
once.
robil Filip inak.
I
Tak,
tried to speak to Mary Shelley,
presne tak sa chová.
but Miss BB thought that was my grandmother, so she kept going on and on about eating enough cabbage soup.
Did you get a recipe?
Oh, damn.
Čo ja nerobím?
Then again, maybe it's better not to dig up old bones.
If it's ancient history,
People don't really like to talk about it. We do get reporters asking around sometimes. Really rubs people the wrong way.
Once Sam Green became sheriff, that all died down anyway.
OK. Dáme toto tu na. Neviem, ktoré, obidve mi príde dobre. Toto.
what exactly were the reporters asking about?
I don't know. They're reporters. They just want to dig up dirt.
They had to have been on to something if they kept coming back.
What? Just forget about it. Everybody around here has.
Except Sheriff Green.
Fine. If you guys aren't interested in filling me in, I'll find someone else who is.
Okay.
Opa.
Luck.
I guess it doesn't really matter what happened at the mill since we can't finish shooting there with a busted camera.
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts. Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
Papá, no tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa.
Ty pičo.
What?
Uh,
You want a piece of me too?
Zase krátke vlasy, ďalšie.
Hey, you okay? What's up?
Nothing, it's fine.
Didn't sound fine.
As soon as his mom got sick, I dropped everything in my whole life in New York to come home and help. And all he does is act like I'm not doing enough. It's like he doesn't even care what I had to give up.
I'm sure he's just worried about Mom.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm here. The least he could do is try not to ground me like I'm 16.
Totally. What is he thinking, right?
Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some steam.
I get it.
The last thing Mom needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
Aj.
No, I'm just speaking from the heart.
Okay. What do you need from me?
Well,
Peniaze.
we're making this movie, and we're so close to finishing, but we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else?
Som vám
is new?
spomínal, že vás mám
Jaime's
rád.
trying to say is our camera got busted today.
Fakt si
and
vážim, že ste
we
tu,
need a
Naila.
few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch. How much do you need?
Just $10?
Just like $20 would probably cover it.
$20. That ain't pocket change.
This is my fault. I dropped the camera. But only because I was, charged at by a cop.
Wait, what?
It's true.
When you make dangerous cinema, you walk dangerous line. This is not going to be a film for families. This is a film you watch after midnight at the Waverly on 6th.
How do you know about the Waverly?
Because that's where this film's going to play. But only if we find someone willing to take a risk on something dangerous.
Fine, I'm in. But just because the last movie I saw in New York before coming home was a midnight at the Waverly.
What was it?
Oh, fuck if I know. Had some weird lady with big cheeks living in the walls or something.
Huh.
OK, tak
Oh,
už,
and I get the garage.
už sú 4. Ešte
Why?
Because I need it.
minimálne tam
This
jedna
is where all
chyba.
our editing stuff is.
Well, that's the deal. Take
4
it
je
or leave
málo.
it.
All right, it's a deal.
Try not to waste it.
Don't worry. We'll put it to good use.
Díky za sekanie.
You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine. It's just, what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's like actually poisonous, do you?
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go. Yeah, anytime!
Dobre.
Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
I thought that place was
Jedná to,
condemned.
Viktor.
Guess they got a new tenant.
Do curiosity shops even repair cameras?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all sorts of old junk. You never know.
I bet they have some rad old junk, too.
Your call, Chris.
Mortix mi neskape nikto, kamo. Drugstore, Quality Shop. Ja som zvedavý, kamo.
Why not? I certainly am curious regarding said shop, eh?
Yes, I get it.
Lead the way.
Prvý quick time ti skape... Nie. Mám reflexy, kamaráde, to neskúšaj ani.
Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
Then we hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras!
These look like they've seen better days.
Nezabudajte, že
I'm not gonna
v
put the
Until
best
Dawn mi
ones in
zomrela
the
len jedna
window.
postava.
I gotta look inside.
Sice tá najdôležitejšia, ale iba jedna.
Too bad. So much for that. We can still head up the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for?
Oho,
Hello? Hello?
sem.
We saw the cameras.
Mhm.
We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Ale zomrela na buk,
You
takže to
are.
neráta.
Please. Come on inside.
Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you, if I can find it out back. Please make yourselves at home.
Okay.
OK.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
Make ourselves at home? Here?
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy.
Ani moc ne.
Failed capitalist state kind of way.
Let's see.
No poďme povedať niečo nájsť, chlapci. Čo je toto?
No, maybe
Nie, hunterka. Či huntreska.
Cute bunny.
put all the.
Počujete?
How has this place become such a mess?
Počuli ste ten spev? Ešte raz? Už nebude. Čakaj. Ja to chcem popozerať všetko, ticho. No dobre, nemám šachovnicu do piči.
Whoever owned this place before had some lousy luck.
This letter will serve to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of net nutty knickknacks. All relevant legal paperwork has been signed, and you should receive payment by the month's end. My client also wanted to extend their sympathies to your recent hardships. If there is any lesson to be drawn from this, it's that fire, theft, and casualty are not things that only happen to other people. Hopefully moving from Cedar Hills will give you some distance from bereavement. After all, time is the great healer. And perhaps one day you will find yourself able to adopt another cat. Respectfully, Roberto Stalker. Oco, nerob hambu. Všetkému si rozumel, tak nerob hambu ty mne. Počkaj. Aha. Počkaj, ja to chcem ešte popozerať veci. Vydrž, Linda. Jo.
I don't know what that is.
Ale
It's painful.
to je Wraith? Chat. Smiley face.
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
Čo je to? Tam vidím ešte nejaký žeton, chat. Počkaj. Do kasína.
Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
Nice, to by som chcel domov, kámo. Keď budem mať dieťa, takého plišáka mu kúpim. Jak chude dieťa, keď sa toho nebude bať, tak práve, že, chápeš, bude v pohode.
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm getting like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Yes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
May I?
I insist.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
$20.
Ja som biznismen.
I don't know. It feels a little high for something so old.
It is quite a valuable piece, so I'm afraid I'm unable to lower the price, but perhaps I can sweeten the deal.
No vidíte, chat.
One of a kind, handmade. It's for luck.
Chceme to? Scam? Pre istotu. Nikdy nevieš, kedy budeme potrebovať šťastie.
I guess we could use it as a prop. Sure. It's a deal.
Delightful. Thank you very much.
Thanks for finding us a camera.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Bye-bye!
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
Bol som
Wait,
behať ráno
guys, I'm
4:55.
such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me
Nevadí.
Hold this. Be right back.
Buddy, to prejde.
Wait,
Musíš
Chris,
ísť znova
we just
zajtra.
spent all the money.
Emergency sock quarter.
Emergency sock quarter?
Keby mala trošku menej otravný hlas, zavolal by som mu na kávu. Papuča. No zober to. Čo? Ticho. To prejdem, bude achievement. Do piči! Mám ho. Ešte posledný. Ty koko, dodžil ma! No. Mám ho. Čo? Jebe im? Ja to jebem, kam ja som to prešiel. Som myslel, že bude achievement.
Hey, Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
How would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda.
Busted.
You can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
Piatý?
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this.
25 cents za mlieko?
Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But...
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place like a hawk.
On je syn šerifa, kámo.
Run in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot.
Za ním je, za ňou je.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a...
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay.
Okay.
You need a ride home?
Oh, yeah. Let me just get my bag.
Tuší. Čo som tam videl ja? Nič čeky. Neviem, či si čítal pravidla Twitchu, ale takéto slova tu sú už tabu.
I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
Provokatív?
I get it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
You spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons.
To nebolo moc provokatívne.
Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Word!
Movie.
Ideme naspäť do mlynu. Baby. Say N-word?
I have worn many
Dement.
masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
Chat, to bola ona. Ona bola len shape-shiftnutá asi. Piča stará. Dala nám kameru. Však prekladaj.
Okay.
Are you okay? Bad dream?
Bad dream?
How long was I out? I don't even remember falling asleep.
15, 20 minutes?
Pičo, strašne veľa ľudí.
Seems like it was a pretty intense dream.
Wait,
Kamo, ani jedna žena tam nemá dlhé vlasy. To mi nehovor, že to není proste šetrenie budžetu.
what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she
Ani
had to do
Ríša, tak to
something
nie je
very
jedno.
urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
1,000.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So listen, if Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
I'm good here. To by povedala.
think I'm good here.
You're lost.
To sa nevidím hrať? Talk to Mary?
Do you really think Augustine might be up to something? Like, do you think she isn't gonna follow through on her, offers?
Never trust an offer until the money's in the bank, figuratively speaking. Especially if it seems too good to be true.
Come on, not everyone's trying to outmaneuver everyone else all the time.
They are in my business.
Show business is not real life.
Real life is overrated.
Maybe, but it's the only life I got.
Only if you believe that.
Čo kurva? Aha. Som ju sklamal. Follow after Sam. Stan, pardon.
Why don't we go look around together? Unless you want to stay here by yourself?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, never thought your little Maddie Bear would end up in a place like this, huh?
That?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
What were you shouting about?
Look at this place. You should shoot one of your movies here.
Why?
Because it's cool as hell.
We might as well take a look around.
Možno to od nich chce ona.
Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Eddie, what was your mom's
Nie,
name?
nie.
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
Oh shit.
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago.
To je tá rockerka,
Whole
nie?
other lifetime. Her younger brother Jaime was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow.
A on čo?
It's quite sad. Very touching.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
Nice, sme back.
Bonnie. I wish I'd stayed in touch with her.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
I don't suppose you'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
And?
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I?
What?
This kind of information is very valuable.
What's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Skade môže mať on ten film? Možno syn tej Chris a systému. Jem na to Mortix. Lebo zavolám učiteľke slovenčiny do piči.
Wow. Powerful resemblance in August.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Čo to za? Pick up? Jebáš mapo. Dick Doctor House. The face.
Sensationalist trash. Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
True story of Frank Stone, told by the man who stopped him, Sheriff Lloyd Cushing. Mám piči. Zajímavé, nečítam knihy ani doma. Okej. Ja pozerám iba obrázky. Ani Playboy? Ne.
I should check on Maddie.
Where is the Maddie?
Easy meeting someone from her mom's past.
Yeah? And what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out. Who's Dan? Not in a million years. No way. You'd really get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Talking to someone special?
What? What do you mean?
Like Bonnie, perhaps?
I was in Berlin, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey, look at this. This was just last summer.
Gee.
I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do.
Interaktívne hry sú jak filmy skôr. To je, máš pravdu.
That sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Ale to poďme rozbehne. Jak pôjdeme do toho mlynu. There is something I never told anyone else. It's not good idea. Ja to poviem. Dlžím je to podľa mňa.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind.
Ideme na to.
Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else.
Let's go.
That was your mom.
Thank you.
Hey guys.
Kto ide?
Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my God, there's someone out there.
If someone else did find out this deal is going down, they might be after the film strips.
Healthy competition does make for better offers.
My guess is that if they're all dressed in black and prowling around the place like a thief,
Ten
they're
vyzeral
not here to make an offer.
Maybe they just want to make a dramatic entrance.
Should we tell Augustine? They might be dangerous.
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Well, good luck.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
A kde to nájdeme? Lex Luthor. Spoiler, nemá vlasy. Lebo nikto v tej hre nemá vlasy. Dlhé teda. Jamie. Teda, Jaime.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. The van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Hey, right on time!
Time to get cooking.
Negoin. This is love.
What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like 1,000,000 miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
I can't take all the credit. I had a little help from my assistant.
It was nothing.
Hey, modesty-free zone. I think I would have given up about 8 dozen times if this guy hadn't been there to cheer me on.
Ty pičo, tá je...
Oh,
What?
that reminds me. Now that you are an
Typek
official
Jarly.
member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is... this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit.
Aha.
People around here knew what was up, but...
Let me see that.
Kushi.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
And Dad got a little more credit, too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing.
Ah.
I just don't want to like
Otravné je strašne.
exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
If I'm gonna sneak you back in there, you better make it good.
He gets it.
You're missing the point. You're right. Keď som začal touto cestou, tak by som mal byť ten, ktorý... Jo.
I think you're missing the point. It's not about the mill.
So what's the big deal?
You don't think you're, like, a little too excited about everything that happened there?
Jaime, if it bothers you so much, you can always stay home.
Chris.
He's kinda number one on the call sheet.
What does that mean?
He's the main actor. We can't shoot without him.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding, obviously.
Obviously.
Robert and I are gonna look for any more locations in the mill connected to stone where we can shoot. And I'm gonna go make this thing, any way I have to.
Keď on zomre? Nezomre nikto mi. Zabudni. Čo ti jebe? Tak ten je odstrihnutý strašne.
I'm sure no one was sad to see it go.
To nebudem čítať.
Journalists sure can't get enough of Frank Stone.
Here, why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
I wonder if
We're
Linda's
looking for
okay with all
anything
this
referencing
Frank Stone
specific
stuff.
locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
Tom Holt? Kto je Tom Holt?
Here, look at this. Mill projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed.
An omniverse?
At the mill.
Far
Not
out.
at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There are a couple articles like this.
Yeah,
The mill was...
yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night.
Počkej, to je ten starý.
Or since. And
To je ten
don't
starochčet.
never will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that no good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green. He knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world.
Okay.
Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
Tam počuli iné slovo.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Si kokoti, ja som to vedel, že to budú počuť.
I can't believe Mom's finally getting out. I can't wait.
I pulled some of these today, too.
What's that?
Obituaries from around the time of the murders. And a little before.
Oh, good thinking.
Keď čo mám robiť teraz?
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
Her whole obsession with Frank Stone and the murders just feels a little intense. Maybe it's because she's not from Cedar Hills, but you know, those victims could have been any of us or our families.
But they weren't.
So you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago. And Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one. Take a look.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah.
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
We'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
It's pretty rad. I hope we have time to shoot it.
It's very supportive of you. Thanks, Robert. I mean, Jaime, sorry. Forgot which one of you is the supportive one.
That was mean. You're mean.
Yes, yes I am.
Až teraz si uvedomil, Dodo?
Oh, yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Čo na to hovoríš?
People,
Rozbieha sa to, kamo.
head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go.
Už vieme približne charaktery, vieme, kto je, jak sa chová, aké má emócie a tak ďalej. A jak prídeme do toho... Čo je, jak sa povie, lomu, tak tedy sa to rozbehne podľa mňa.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello. Interesting.
Dobre sa to buildí, kamo. Hovorím.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the mill.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, you see the creek down there?
It's time.
Follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret.
Zapíname.
We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful. First step's a doozy. All right. This way.
Ty kokos. Ty pičo. Fúf. OK. Hrám za Chris?
Breathe in. I can't believe we're gonna see the place where Frank Stone actually killed people.
Ono to je keby DBD gameplay, príbehovka, príbeh a tak, ale robili to ľudia, ktorí robili Until Dawn. Čiže je to taký kolab.
Freaking wild.
Okay. 2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard?
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium 2?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
So, which way?
Climb, cross. Climb, cross. Ty pičo. Ja by som to crossol, kamo.
I'd rather keep a little distance between us and the law. No offense.
Hey, I don't want to get in any trouble either.
So, we should cross.
Yeah.
Pozor na quick time eventy, chlapci.
your dad really patrols the mill every single night?
Ever since I can remember.
Huh.
I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing. Growing up, nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he didn't want to be interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary. Had a cool title, though.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Damn.
I mean, it could make a good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
Maybe we should stick to finishing one movie at a time.
Totally, yeah.
Let's go. Balance. Co tam je?
Chris Gordon. Another victim claimed by Frank Stone. And gravity.
Prstoklad. Kde ideš? Jebe ti. Kde idete, kurva? Climb. Climb.
Made it.
Let's go.
This place is awesome. I wonder what we'll find inside.
Môžeme? Počkaj, možno... Pičábo. Čo tam bolo?
Are you absolutely sure this is safe and we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades?
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Baterky.
Thanks.
Brought one for everyone?
Yep.
What you got in there?
Ah, well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and utensils.
You know we're not hiking the Appalachian Trail, right?
Always be prepared.
Kanály. Čau, Full Frost.
We must be under the mill by now. Just gotta find a way up.